There's something counterintuitive that happens in the early stages of dating. And that's this: the person you're trying to get to know will create false objections to your relationship. Now, this could come from the boy's side, the girl's side, or whatever gender you're dealing with. Like I mentioned, this is not a gender issue. This is an issue that has its roots in the fact that the person with whom you're interacting might simply have had bad experiences in the past. They might be busy and not have a lot of time to waste. They might simply be trying to test you. Your goal is to anticipate these objections and move beyond them, either by addressing them head on and making a joke out of it, treating the situation with humor, or recognizing that this individual is maybe not ready right now to give you the chance that you deserve. Let's go a little bit deeper into this concept of false objections. Now, one of my students, let's call him James, recently had a date with a woman named Rajni. James had a video chat organized with Rajni. I introduced both of them. Both of them are well-educated, smart individuals who work in the IT sector. Now, James and Rajni come from different cultures and have different mother tongues. And Rajni had a very curious objection to going on a second date with James. James asked Rajni, "Would you like to talk again?" And here's what Rajni said. She said, "You know what? I'm not sure. The fact is, you don't speak my mother tongue, and it's really important for you to be able to talk to my mom, even though she lives 10,000 miles away." James fell for it. He said, "Okay," and that was that. He and Rajni never spoke again. And this happens every day all around the world in all kinds of cultures. Why? Because so often when people tell us no, or even something close to no, we take it to heart. We think they're serious. In fact, we don't even consider the fact that they're telling us no is just a test. I did the very same thing with my own partner when we met. It was pretty clear that he liked me. Now, as you might remember from some of my previous stories, we met in real life. We met through a sports event. And I knew that he liked me, but I didn't know what his intentions were. I decided to wait it out, but I found myself developing feelings for him. And I could see what made him such an attractive option to the other women who were in our social circle. I wasn't sure what to do. Even less, I didn't know if he felt the same way and wanted the same things as I did in a long-term serious relationship. Here's how I tested whether he was truly serious. Number one, I'd see how reliable he was when we would spend time together in real life. Did he show up on time? Was he consistent? Was he present? Was he always checking his phone? Luckily, he was available. He genuinely listened to me. He was always punctual. In fact, he was even 5 minutes early, which was annoying if I was 5 minutes late. He was so reliable that I began to see that this person might be serious. But again, I wasn't completely sure. I decided to create another test. I said, "What if you don't have time to date me because you're busy with your job?" And he said, "I'll make time." That was it. Just a simple answer to a false objection. Because at the end of the day, I was equally busy building my matchmaking business. In the same way, Rajni's objection to James was a false objection. She was testing him because she dealt with bad experience in the past. She'd had her heart broken and she didn't want to go through the same thing again. Now, this objection, this false objection, can also come from a man. And if you're a woman watching this video, you want to expect these false objections. That's part of our approach in this program, our mindset of planning for these false objections. In fact, in the attached worksheet, I want you to make a list of the false objections your ideal partner could mount against you and how you're going to overcome these objections. Remember, you don't need to believe these objections because they're not real. They're false. They have nothing to do, generally speaking, with the factors that allow for long-term relationship harmony and success, which is kindness, wanting the same things in life, sharing the same values, having the same goals. If any of the objections do not fall into these categories, it counts as a false objection. And your job is either to address the objection head on and with a sense of humor and gentleness, because you don't want to call the person who you're trying to date a liar. You want to give them an opportunity to gently back away from that objection and say, oh, haha, I was just testing you. And this is a standard part of early dating. It might seem counterintuitive. You might be thinking, Malika, if somebody likes me, why would they mount these false objections? And I want to say to you that this is part of human psychology. Dating can make us feel extremely vulnerable. And many of us, myself included, mount these false objections kind of like building an obstacle course. We want the person who wins our hearts to be worth that huge prize, which is really all we have to offer, including our time. We want that individual to jump over a few hoops before handing our heart to them on a platter. And in a way, this is a reasonable mindset. You don't want to be considered too easy. It doesn't mean that it's right or wrong to hand your heart to someone on a platter. I've done both. And how you open up to someone is not what is essential to the success of your relationship. My goal in this lesson is for you to expect these objections. You might not get them, and if you don't, wonderful, more power to you. But if you do, know that they're just a facade, a smokescreen, if you will. They're just a method of testing from someone who might not know you very well if you are truly serious about two things. Number one, pursuing a long-term serious relationship. And number two, about that specific individual. Do you really like them? And your reaction to that smokescreen, to that false objection, is your opportunity to prove to that individual, yes, I'm serious about a long-term relationship. Yes, I'm serious about you. Yes, I'm happy to commit to take things at the pace that is mutually agreeable and to explore if there's a possibility for something longer term between the two of us, if the two of us are truly compatible, if we are a perfect match.